Welcome to the next episode of the Patriots Dynasty. Today we take on the Dolphins. Let's see how we can do in Miami. Thanks for watching, and go Pats.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. On the Patriots sideline, head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Across the field, that's head coach Mike McDaniel of the Dolphins. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And here we go from Miami. D.S. Griggs to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
Ready, shot.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Caught Devon Achane. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down, a gain of right around 3 yards. Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tua now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Punt team out now, and it's the former Patriots All-Pro Jake Bailey on to kick. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all of that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. The give inside Gibson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Running it after the penalty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's caught. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Trying to push this past the bunker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
If you're D coordinator, heck, if you're the defense, that is just so unfair. You load the box, you try to jump the snap, you do anything you can to stop it. But a lot of times, these fullbacks, and this guy in particular, just moves that pile.
First down throw for May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here's Gibson on second down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. I think they might have taken that first down for granted, though, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay.
And he has the New England touchdown! The Patriots have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, get set.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
2nd down carry for Achane. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 17.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here's a screen for Achane. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. 1st down, May. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
The give up the middle to Gibson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Applied by Bradley Chubb. Extra DB out there for the Finns. 3rd down. May now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Setting up the screen. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. May looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Gibson with it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's May to the air. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Wk2 with a fumble with the INT. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. I think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's going to be okay. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Oh, they're on him, but he's dropped again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense. Puts a sack on the board.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 41-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw, here's May. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down.
Now a give. It's Gibson headed right. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
10 more yards. That's another.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. We've got the Patriots in front. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They run it with Gibson. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
16 more yards.
Danger, kids. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
10-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Loss of 9 yards. It's third down. Third.
Made a throw it. Forced out to his right. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Corey Gallis checks on the extra point. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Dolphins nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
You know, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, they'll say, hey man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's incomplete on second down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough third and long.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
They'll throw third and long. He's running for it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're gonna get it forward to their own 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Reach in again. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
A loss of 2 yards. It's third down and 5.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. On first down, they'll start with Gibson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
May escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Oh, look at this. They give all the jet sweep. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. This time it's a passing play. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. They'll air it out on third. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors.
For the Patriots.
And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Miami set to take over once again on offense. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. He's got it on the bootleg. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's a short gain of 1. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
For a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They bring Westbrook Akine in motion left. Tua off the play fake. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Incomplete. Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
Go ahead.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 2 set of downs for him from the 46.
Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
They're right here.
Blitz coming. Tua dumps it off to his running back. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
A 1-yard pickup.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Jump off, caught by his back. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
13 on the play.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. Well, caught by his running back. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Here's May. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Patriots. With it, 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one complete to Diggs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Here's May again. Flushed out of the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Pretty good field position waiting the Dolphins as they head up here 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Steps up and he's running with it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 10.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
For a Dolphins 1st down.
Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. Catch made. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Tua setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
And the Dolphins 44 steady.
Here's Tua again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Nick
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
leads to second and
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
brings up 3rd and 5.
Sticking to the air. It's Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
Second and 16. At the Patriots 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for A-Chain. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way. Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And it's Dontavian Wicks. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? The Packers are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green? The Jets, they're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's Justin Fields. He connects on the touchdown pass, 18 yards away. This one is at the half, with the Jets have the lead at the half in a battle of teams looking to avoid starting 0-2. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And when he's at his best, he's one of the best, Christian McCaffrey. He's been terrific in the first half, this the first of his 2 touchdown runs. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Head coach Mike Rabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. It should allow them to operate a little more freely.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Another run for Gibson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Throw here, 3rd down. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Miami offense headed out there now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to.
What?
Not 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good big and that 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Has it in close. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able.
And the Patriots get there and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Patriots and Antonio Gibson back out on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. The drive here with Gibson. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
23-yard line.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a quarterback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
From the gun, it's May. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Eskridge on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
Off the play fake. Dumps it off to Achane. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Now 2 with a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Kenny's under pressure, and he goes down. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He has it at the 33. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a New England 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Give now to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. May now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now here goes front. Ready, what's that?
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Fullback trying to pound it across. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Here goes front. Ready, what's that?
Here's made in the air. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Eskridge on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Tua. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st down. First and 10 at the 46.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Catch made. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Chan running right. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Brought in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop he's made in time. That brings up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
4th down.
Ready. 18. Ready.
Trying for it, it's Achan. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9
Here goes throw.
at the 38-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
They now on 3rd down. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
First down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd and 16.
Yeah, ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and forever coming up.
They're right here.
Desperation time here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots making a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Washington now to return. Dodge the tackle, and he's brought down just inside the 25. The Miami offense sending out there now. And any comeback hopes they may have been entertaining, Brock. Well, they might have left the field after that last pick six.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty incredible things happen in the fourth quarter before, but now a three-score game coming off of a turnover. Yeah, this one should be likely over.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Ready. Wk2.
Tua setting up to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there. You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Ready, shot. Out. Wk2. Protect. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Brought down at the 18.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's a New England 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when he keeps in a rhythm like this, the game...
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Patriots continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Boy, Gary Gallis on for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead.
Dolphins 3.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return.
The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Running with Achan here for the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Second down carry for Achan. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it
Still
third
10
down
yards to
and
get this
10.
first down as they come to the line. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up and hit a fourth down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Takes this one at the 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Patriots offense all set to go. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Sticking with Henderson. And once again,
New
he
England
doesn't
goes
manage
on the
much
road to
before getting
Miami
brought
and
down.
dominates
The
again.
Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And they can be
34 to 3 our final score from Miami. We'll see you next week. But first, some stats. Drake May, 19 of 27, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Antonio Gibson, 18 rushes, 45 yards. Travion Henderson, 11 for 44 and a touchdown. Receiving wise, Stephon Diggs had a touchdown. Matt Hollins had a touchdown. Defensively, Christian Gonzalez had the pick 6. As we would get 4, so there would be 4 interceptions in this game. Carlton Davis would get picked, and then of course Christian Gonzalez's 65-yard pick 6 was the big one. Barologis, 4 for 4 on field goal or on extra points, 2 for 2 on field goals. So, the Patriots went on the road in Miami. We'll see you next week when we play. Steelers. We play the Steelers. Thanks for watching, and go Pats.